Welcome to our channel. I'm Angie.
And I'm Whitney.
And we're the Simple Teachers. And today we're going to talk about the what, why, and when of beginner phonics lessons.
That's right.
So we're going to just get right in. The what of beginner phonics lessons. We're going to explain just for a minute that a critical part of phonics lessons in the early grades, we're talking kindergarten first and maybe even interventions into second grade is what we're talking. Those lessons need to be very explicit and clear. We need to make sure that we're using phonemic awareness, sound spelling or the alphabetic principle, and blending those together.
Yeah, within your scope and sequence, staying aligned, staying focused for typically it's a week, right? A week on a focus.
Well, if you're in an intervention in second grade, it might be faster.
Yeah, it could be faster. Absolutely.
Because you're catching those kids up, right?
Might be a day or 2 days on a, intervention could be different. Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's kind of the what. We're talking really clear, really explicit sound, spelling, connect, and then you're going to apply those through blending words in text.
Yeah.
And then the why.
So why we do this, we know because of brain research, which is awesome. So the why, in our brain, we have two centers that we have to link, and those two centers align for reading. It's what creates good readers. And so there's the sound section and there's the spelling section, and we have to teach our students how to read by using those portions. And so that's why the sounds using phonemic awareness and then the spelling center teaching them getting into the phonics are so critical, because if they don't have both the sound and spellings, they're not going to be a good reader, or the chances would be much less, right?
Yep, they can definitely struggle.
Exactly. So those two sections of our brain are critical. So that's why these types of phonics lessons that go through that, they're working directly with those two sections of our brain.
Yep, and then we apply those two specific skills in reading to text.
To text. So it doesn't just stop with isolated sounds, spellings, and words.
Yeah.
Go into the text.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is that we keep it focused on a specific spelling pattern. Mm-hmm. So you're following a really specific scope and sequence, and you can follow the scope and sequence that we provide, or you can kind of mix ours up and follow your scope and sequence of your program.
Yeah, merge it with your program.
Mm-hmm. But just stay focused on that spelling pattern, and then that will kind of keep it clear, simple for your students.
Absolutely.
So
when do we start this? So with kindergarten, first grade, and second, it'll be a little bit different in each.
For sure. In kindergarten, I like to keep a goal of every kid is reading text by December. So if that's the goal, every kid reading text, and our lessons that we have, the end of that lesson, they're reading text, I maybe want to back that up a little bit so they're prepared for that and start maybe a little bit sooner. Or pull pieces, like pull the phonemic awareness and kind of start that sooner. Or, you can kind of do a little bit different in kindergarten, or just start those lessons when everybody's ready for text.
So you're teaching them how to read letters and blend words.
Yes.
Along with some sight word learning, but they have to get both pieces.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So you can decide, are we ready for everyone to jump in? We're waiting till December, or am I going to peel some pieces off and then dive in? Going to think about that as a teacher.
But that's super motivating to get them ready by December to read text.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And along with kindergarten, let's talk, you mentioned sight words. I want to give a little plug in here just for a minute. So, make sure that you try to keep your focus off of memorizing words too much. 87% of our language is decodable within one sound. So in kindergarten especially, try to get kids decoding words more or even first before you're doing sight words or memorizing. Because memorizing, our words are automatic because we read a lot.
Yeah.
But that's not how we learn to read. That's almost like a function of us reading or an outcome of us reading. It's not how we learned to read. So those are very different. How we learn to read is connecting sounds to spellings, blending words, applying that to text, and then we read a lot. And reading a lot, we become automatic readers, automaticity. So we want to make sure that we're teaching them to blend words. And we do have a few words that we can't blend.
Absolutely.
So we have to memorize those.
So we recommend the Zeno sight words. We'll do a video about sight words one day, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I know because programs give lists of sight words. There's so many different sight words you can choose from. But the Zeno words are 107. And they make up over 50% of text. So you will get the bang for your buck if you use those. If you haven't heard of them, go look at our store. We have a Zeno word pack. We're making more. So the Zeno words are awesome.
They're my favorite. I love them.
So for first grade,
I would start right away because you're reviewing all of those short vowel sounds.
Yeah.
So you can just start right at the beginning, quick review, go through them right with your scope and sequence of those short vowels, and you're up and running.
Okay.
And then
for second, I would use them for intervention right away. If you have students that need a phonics intervention, get going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
as quickly as possible.
So that's where Angie was mentioning I might be doing short A, E, maybe I all in 1 week. I don't know. It depends on my kids, but I mean, we got to push them.
Yeah. I always say if kids are behind, the bus has left and you have to run to catch up to the bus. We don't go slower in intervention. We have to go faster.
Yeah.
So don't think that, oh, we're going slower. No, intervention is fast.
We got to get them caught up.
Yeah, we're working double time.
Yeah.
We're sweating.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
Well,
all right, well, I think that covers what, why, and when.
Awesome.
Yay.
For phonics lessons. So thanks for watching this video. We sure appreciate you liking this video. If you have any questions, please leave them below. And make sure you subscribe to our channel to not miss out on any future videos. Thanks.
Thank you.
Simply Teach. Oh, we need the arrow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good arrow. That's better.
Helps a lot.
It does.
Is it welcome or hi?
Whatever you got. Welcome to our channel.
Oh,
hi.
Channel. Today we're going to talk about how, what, and why. No, gotta start over again.
We're going to talk about the what and why.
What and why. Okay, I'll do it again.
That's right.
That's a good for. I told you.
It was.
2. Take 2. Today we're going to talk about the what, when, and why. I'm gonna get it.
I'm telling you, I
can do it.
Well, I don't know what it is about the what and why. That's so hard.
Okay, how am I gonna get it? It's because you want to say how.
I know.
It's not how. Okay, take 3.
My smile hurts.
All right.